morning everyone, starting a new vlog today. It's currently raining outside, like pouring really heavily. I need to be in the office at 9:30 a.m. today. It's currently 7:35 at the moment, so I can't decide. I was already intending to kind of like brisk walk to the office because it's kind of walkable, but now that it's pouring like mad, I'm just thinking whether I should just drive instead. I don't really want to drive because the parking is quite expensive, but sometimes I do because either I'm lazy or I need to rush somewhere. So yes, let's see how the weather holds up in another hour's time. I'm having my coffee this morning and I just want to show you these biscuits that I got from F&M Mason when I was in London. So they're essentially sweet buttery biscuits with floral, lavender and rich honey notes. I'll be very honest and tell you that I bought this for the packaging because like I can totally reuse this box to like keep stuff. I'm not sure to keep what, like maybe tea bags or something along the lines of it, but I bought it for the packaging because the packaging is so pretty. Look at it. It's like this greenish purplish kind of design. I just really like it. I went ahead and opened up one of the biscuits yesterday already and they're actually really good. So I'm almost done with it. I just left like 2 pieces here, so I'm pleasantly surprised. They're pretty good. Kind of reminds me of like Earl Grey kind of biscuit as well. So this is what I'm having for my light breakfast today. Oh, they're actually Victoria Grey tea infused biscuits. No wonder it kind of reminds me of like Earl Grey tea biscuits. It has the Earl Grey taste to it, so it's really nice. I'm quite sure there are other flavors as well, but this was the one I picked up mainly because of the packaging. So I'm not entirely sure what the other flavors or the other biscuits are. But if you're ever in London and you are walking past F&M Mason, I highly recommend you check this out. So recently I went to sign myself up for beginners 2 Korean lessons on a whim. I wouldn't say it's entirely on a whim because I've been thinking about it for like 2 or 3 months. I think the last time I stopped was in August, so August, it's about 3 months. So I was thinking about it for a while, whether or not to continue on with the same teacher, but she can only make it at certain days. So this time around I'm actually taking lessons from a different teacher. I quite like her actually. I already had 1 lesson with her. She's very friendly, and I feel like her English standard is quite high to a certain standard, so it makes it quite easy when it comes to like what do you call it, like translating certain stuff. And she also knows Chinese. She's native Korean, but she married a Singaporean, so she's living in Singapore. So I think that really helps with learning because like the teacher is very seasoned, or you know, like she knows how to speak different languages. It kind of helps with the learning process in a way, so I am quite enjoying that. So if you're curious, I'm actually taking lessons at Sejong Korean Language School. Completely not sponsored. I'm just saying this because I really like the lessons there so far. I think the lessons are quite well structured and it's taught really well. So they actually do spend time, you know, like conversing with you and asking you like day-to-day questions, etc., whilst also trying to teach you the stuff that's in the books itself. So I think that's been really helpful. Hopefully by the time I'm done with beginners 2, it probably will take like 3 to 5, 6 months. Hopefully that will be in time for my trip next year to Korea. I'm very excited. I'm going to Korea next year. I already booked my flight back. I haven't booked my flights there because I'm just gonna be on standby flight throughout. So that's the way you kind of have to fly. Initially, when my boyfriend was telling me about this whole standby flight situation, the planner in me momentarily got thrown off a little bit because I'm so not used to it, you know, like because you need to kind of like travel on a whim, so it makes it quite hard to travel with people as well, because like not everyone is okay with you just like meeting them there in the city, which actually after talking to a lot of people I find that a lot of people are actually okay with that. So I'm not entirely sure if it's just the kind of the bunch of people I'm hanging out with. Like, I personally, to me, I feel like a lot of people might have some problems with you not flying on the same flight and like just meeting you in the city itself, like just making your way there to the city. But after talking to quite a lot of people and a lot of clients, apparently they have been doing that with their friends all along. Like, they just meet at the city itself. Like, they say, okay, we're gonna have this trip from like, you know, like the 1st to the 10th, whatever it is, I'm just gonna see you in the country on the 1st. If you can't make it on the 1st, then we'll see you there on the 2nd. You know, that kind of thing. It makes it very easy for someone like me to travel with people like that, because it just makes things more flexible. I like traveling with independent people that do not have to rely on you like traveling together all the time, if you get what I mean. I say this because I'm sure if you are someone who is dating a pilot or are friends and family with a pilot, you will know exactly what I mean, because we have to kind of fly on a whim, okay? Like, we kind of need to see the situation. There's always a way to get to the destination. It just depends on how you get there. So it honestly doesn't make sense for us to pay like full price tickets if we can get there on the staff benefit. So obviously I'm gonna use that to my full advantage, you get what I mean? I am totally sidetracking, but I have a trip planned to Korea next year. I'm very excited. It's gonna be with a friend I've never traveled before. We were just having tea one day and I was just like, we should totally travel together, you know? Like, I think we'll make great travel buddies, which has proved my point, because I did ask her, is it okay if I'm just gonna see you at the city itself? Like, you know, does it matter to you if we travel on the same flight? And she was like, no, I sleep on the flight like the whole time anyway, so I'm perfectly fine with it. I was like, oh my god, great. I'll see you there. So I went ahead and booked my return flight because we're intending to come back on business. So I told her I'm booking on it myself on this flight, so you should totally go and like book yourself on the same flight as well, which is what she did. So yes, I'm hoping that by the time we get to Korea next year, my Korean would have been at a certain standard where I can kind of like practice and converse with the locals there. So that'll be really, really fun. I've been wanting to go back to Korea for a while now. Better watch the time in case like I go overboard. So today, other than being in the office, I want to make a run to the hospital to see my friend and her newborn baby. I'm so excited about that. I'm probably gonna prepare a gift. I think I'm going to come back home unless I'm going to drive there directly. We'll see how it goes. After that, I need to come back and do some work. I honestly should be sleeping, or should take a nap, like a short nap at least, because I didn't sleep the whole night yesterday. There's something wrong with my body, guys. Like, because the previous night I only slept at like 6-7 a.m. because I was kind of like waiting for my mom to get home from playing mahjong. I was worried that she might not get home. I don't know why. So I think she only got home at like 4 plus, and I couldn't sleep after that. I only went to sleep at like 7 a.m. and I woke up at like 12, and I just didn't sleep the whole night yesterday. So I took a double dose of coffee because I kind of need to get through the day. Hopefully by the end of the day I'll be so tired that I'll just like concuss. Then I will get back to a normal sleeping schedule. So that's the plan for now. I just realized that the lighting in this room is super yellow. Don't know if we should try and change that to like a white light instead. I feel like for a future home, definitely need like different modes of light, like maybe white light and, you know, like a yellow light mode, so that there's variations, I suppose. I'm using the Beauty of Joseon SPF 50 plus. I finally finished the round LED sunscreen. I'm finally done with the round LED sunscreen. It's such a tongue twister. Oh my god. I'm using this at the moment and I actually quite like it as well. Although I feel like I do prefer the round LED one. Somehow the texture just feels better, or maybe because I'm just like used to it. This one feels a little bit more watery. The round LED one is slightly thicker, but it actually blends into your skin really well. So I thought I would do some light chatting with you whilst I get ready this morning, just using the Nars concealer. So I've been seeing a lot of videos for the Sephora Beauty VIB sale. I think that's what it's called. It's like the annual Sephora sale in the States, and like people are actually recommending what to buy and what to save your money on. And oh my god, I am so drawn to this one particular item. Not like we can participate in the VIB sale anyways, but it's the Danessa Myricks palette, the eyeshadow palette. I believe I saw it on like Morgan Turner's makeup channel, and oh my god, I just freaking love how versatile that palette is. There's like different ways you can, you know, like maneuver the palette around, and it's all magnetic. Kind of reminds me of the, oh my god, what is that brand called? I need to think about it for a while, but it's called Inglot. I don't know if Inglot is still around. Like, I used to shop Inglot at Johor Bahru, like across the border, because they had like a store, I believe at City Square, or is it like KSL, I can't remember, but there is definitely a store at the first floor, I think right beside Starbucks. If I'm not wrong, I think it's City Square. They used to have a store there, and like I used to buy Inglot there because they didn't have Inglot in Singapore. At some point of time, there was Inglot at Raffles City, at where the new cafe is right now. What's that cafe called? Oh yes, where Blue Bottle is right now at Raffles City. They used to have like an Inglot store there in the departmental store itself before, you know, all that went to dust. But yeah, I haven't seen Inglot around in a while, or like people mentioning about it, but they have like the Freedom palette system as well, where you can like mix and match your stuff, which I really enjoy. So I am very interested in this Danessa Myricks palette because you can do that as well, and you can actually remove everything, and honestly it just reminds me of the Inglot palette so much. I think that's what I really like about it. And I believe you can actually get it on like Beautylish. It does ship to Singapore. Not sure if they are on like Cult Beauty or anything. Still thinking about it. I honestly don't really need it. That's why I'm just thinking about it, because like I have so many palettes already, and I don't use palettes that much anymore. Like I always go back to the exact same thing. So that's why I'm just like hesitating on it. But other than the palette itself, they do have like eyeshadow sticks, which I'm very interested in. There's like a really nice shimmery side, and then there's like a foil side, which is like a full-on like glitter kind of shade. It's very pretty. If I have pictures, I'll pop it up over here. So I mean, if you're interested, I believe they stock on Beautylish, so I'm going to leave the link in the description box down as well. So today I thought we'll just try out a new eyeshadow palette. I have not used this. This is from a Korean brand called The Seek. I believe you can find this on Olive Young as well. I'm going to link it down below too. And this is in the 9 Pan shade, just like a very neutral shade. I believe I got this in Taiwan, if I'm not wrong, when I was shopping at like Watson's or something like that. So there's a foil that I took off. Honestly, I don't think I'm very drawn to like Korean eyeshadow palettes, because I always find them a little bit like very sheer and not pigmented at all. That's why I'm not typically drawn to them. But I mean, if you want something like fast on the eyes and just very quick, I think it's a very good solution. So I'm just gonna prime my eyes first with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, which I always do. They do have like a variety of like shades over here, as you can see. These two are very sparkly and very shimmery, and then they do have some like matte shades as well. Actually, most of them are like shimmery, just that the two on the corner are very glittery itself. So I'm just gonna take the neutral shade at the top over here. I mean, as expected, it is very sheer, like not much color payoff. Maybe I got this in Japan, I honestly can't remember. But regardless, it was definitely not bought in Korea. I mean, if you ask me, I'll rather you save your money and like buy like a American like eyeshadow palette, because I just think that the payoff is so much more worth it. The Korean ones, or like even the Japanese ones, honestly don't have that much payoff. But I would say what they do really well is definitely the glitter. The glitter shade is so pretty. Like, I'm going to swatch it for you if you can see. Like, it's very shimmery itself and just very sparkly. So the other shade, honestly, it's just very crusty, and quality is nowhere near like the American palettes for sure. Like, definitely not Natasha Denona standard. So these are what the shimmery shades look like. Definitely sparkly, but I mean, if you ask me on an overall basis, I would definitely recommend like American palettes. I just think that they are so much more worth it, you know. But I really like the Korean glitters. Very pretty on the eyes. So the glitters are a little bit chunky, so I would say just beware of that. There might be like fallout as such. You might want to just tidy up the corners. I'm not gonna do like a massive like makeup look because I'm just going to the office for a while. But I really wanted to give this eyeshadow palette a go. I'm also using this eyeliner from Uzu. I got this in Japan and I actually really like this. I think the quality of this is actually really good. So I've been just using it lately to line my eyes. It's in this brown shade, which I really like. I think the Clio one, the ones that I always use, like the black ones, are not so great for their brown eyeliners. This is so much better, as you can see. I'm not sure you can see, but I just really like how thin and fine it is, and the payoff is really good as well. I'm using some mascara just to like give the eyelashes a lift. I like to lift my eyebrow a little bit while doing the mascara because I just find it helps the mascara not to land on my bottom, so that I don't have so much to clear off. And then for blush, I really want to try like a new road blush as well. So today I thought we would go for something different. Let's go for a Toasted Teddy today. I have not tried this at all. So I believe it's like a really nice toasty shade, and it's highly raved about on like YouTube itself, like social media. I saw this girl and basically she's only putting it on like the apples of her cheek, like here. And that's the placement that she puts, and then she just blends out from here, and it just looks so pretty. Oh, that blended out really nicely. It just gives you like a little like tan and flush of color, which I really like. What do you think? Do you think like placing it on the apples of the cheek is much better than me just swiping it, you know? Like, it's more concentrated on like this part of the face. Oh, I think it's very pretty and I quite like it. Lighting is not the best, but we'll make do. I need to cover this pimple here because it's bothering me. And then for my lips, I'm using the Roman Juicy Lasting Tint in Bear Grape. This is apparently the older formulation. Apparently, I heard from someone that they reformulated this and the reformulation is not as good. And recently, Roman kind of like went viral because of like some controversy. A lot of people have been complaining that the Juicy Lasting Lip Tint is actually causing like some breakouts around their lips, etc. But I never really had that issue. So it's kind of like my lips but better color. I just really like it. It's very nice. One of the highly raved about shade is definitely Bear Grape. The other one that I have is actually in Fig, which is really nice as well. I feel like this packaging wasn't so good because it has started to leak, you know, like outside. So I have to kind of be really careful about that. I don't throw this into my bag anymore because that's how one of my bags got ruined, because this one kind of leaked out. So I would highly suggest that you still put this in like a makeup bag before you throw it into your bag itself, so that you don't ruin the insides of your bag. So that's my take on it. Guys, I went back to the char siu rice place because like I was craving for it, and this time round I decided to, oh my freaking god, I decided to get the
roasted duck and char siu rice, and then I added an egg because I wanted to use the CDC vouchers. So yes, they actually accept CDC vouchers as well. It came out to $9.70. I was telling the person at the store, just take the $10, I don't need the change, but she was like, just add something. So I added an egg, and then I paid like an additional 70 cents for it. And I also added a soup. This is the pig stomach soup. I actually quite like it. I think this kind of soup is quite rare to come by. They have like a lot of other soups as well, like including like lian o pai gu tang, like ABC soup, watercress soup. But I feel like not every place, not all the places do this pig stomach soup. So I decided to get that instead. And I am so freaking excited for this. As you can see, there was a freaking huge line because it was like lunchtime. I guess the chili is all smothered in the black sauce itself. I want to try like the roast duck because the other time I only tried the char siu and the shao rou, but I'm pretty sure I tried the roasted duck before. Okay, I would say that the pig stomach soup is not the best I've tried. It's definitely much more watered down. But you know, for $3.50, most of the soups are $3, but this one is $3.50. I feel like for $3.50 you can't really hiam much. Do you know what's the meaning of hiam? I mean, if you're not Singaporean, hiam means you can't complain or you can't pick at it much. It's like a dialect term. I mean, it's decent, so I'm not complaining. I'm going to devour this before heading to the hospital to find my friend. So I'll talk to you later. Good morning! I just took a shower. I actually woke up at like 3:30 a.m. yesterday. It's an improvement from the day before. The day before I didn't sleep at all. So today I woke up at 3:30 and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take a shower. So I took a shower at like 6 a.m. I was just on my phone doing some stuff, and now I'm just waiting for my hair to dry. It's like kind of like semi-dry. I have very like thick hair, if you didn't already know, so I do need to let it like air dry for a bit, even if I want to use like the Dyson hair dryer or anything. And what I really like to use after I wash my hair is this no wash water ampoule treatment. It's from Korea, and I just think it smells so good. I think they have like a few different scents. This is in the Tender Bloom scent, and it smells so nice. I've recommended this on my Instagram like many times, and like people have texted me saying that it smells so good, and like thanks for recommending it to them. Guys, this is really like good. I have quite a few things from them. I have like the shampoo, I have the conditioner, which I did use, but out of all the products, I feel like their water ampoule treatment is still my favorite. There's a smaller bottle, if I'm not wrong, that you can like bring for travel, but this just smells so good. It's like literally perfume for your hair, and it's supposed to kind of keep your hair like hydrated. Scent that instantly detangles your hair, because I have so much hair, it tends to like tangle up. That's on the hair front itself. I do also have this Briogeo Scalp Revival. I had this for a while. This is charcoal and tea tree scalp treatment. It's kind of black. You're gonna need to like shake it up, and then it becomes like this grayish kind of like color. It honestly looks a little bit disgusting, but you're supposed to put it in like your scalp itself. And I tend to do that from time to time because I do have like kind of like troublesome scalp. So I just place it on like, you know, the scalp itself, and then I do like a portion out my hair, and then I place it on different segments of the hair. Just place it down and like rub it in. I do different segments of the hair, so like different parts of the scalp actually gets it. It doesn't smell the best, I would admit, but it's meant to keep my scalp less oily and a little bit healthier, I would suppose. Yeah, I also do use like Tar shampoo. and I mix it into like my normal shampoo, but I kind of ran out of it, so I'm probably going to find like an alternative on Shopee. I saw a few brands for it, like Tar shampoo or like anything that treats like psoriasis, because I do have mild psoriasis on my head, so I'm going to do that. I have been buying I don't have it on hand anymore because I threw the packaging out, but I've been buying like this Tar shampoo thing from like pharmacies in like hospitals itself, like clinics. You can't get it in Watson's or Guardian. I've tried finding it. You have to buy from like a pharmacy in the clinic or hospital. So that's that. I'm gonna do some like skincare, like just really light skincare on my face. I have this like Starbucks collaboration tea and I really like it. It's a collaboration with this brand called Musoka, and they do like different graphic prints. I've always wanted one of their tea, and then when I saw like they had like collaboration with Starbucks, I believe I got it last year, so this has been like for a while now. And then they also have like different designs on the back itself, which I really love. I purposely got it quite large so that it kind of acts as like a t-shirt dress that I can wear at home to like sleep in as well. So for morning toner, I like to use the Aesop Bitter Orange Astringent Toner. As you can see, they kind of like discontinued this, which I'm so sad about. So I wished I actually got like, you know, a few more backups of this, but I didn't know that they were going to discontinue it. If not, I would have gotten a lot more because my cousin had like a Aesop discount and he got that on sale for me. Like, I didn't know that it was going to like be discontinued. If not, I would have asked him to buy like 2 or 3 more bottles of that, you know, because I really like it. But regardless, it just means that after I'm done with that, maybe I can just try and experiment with other toners. I'm quite a creature of habit. I like going back to the same things that I like, so it's nice to kind of like change it out a little. In the morning, I don't really like to put too many things on my skin, but I always put the Torridon Dive-In Serum. I just really like this. It's very lightweight and it sinks into your skin so quickly. That's why I just really like it. My face feels very smooth today. Probably because I slept on so much skincare yesterday, but I've been using this like retinol cream, which I'm quite loving. Like, I think it's also partially why my skin feels so smooth this morning. Quite interesting. I just really like to give my face a light massage and like just working in. Last time I always do like facial massages, but I've been a bit lazy to do that, so I like to sculpt my face using my knuckles itself. It's honestly so therapeutic. It's quite painful, but you know, like kind of like massagey kind of ache, which I ironically really enjoy. I haven't gone for a massage in like so long. Only because the massage place that I go to is now a little bit far away from where I'm staying, so I don't really have that much time to head back to the west for it. Oh, feels so good. I do have like the gua sha tools over here that I'm looking at, but sometimes, you know, just using your fingers is effective enough. I really like a good facial massage, you know. I saw like some Instagram pages like recommending this massage called Bojin massage, like supposedly supposed to like sculpt your face. I'm honestly quite intrigued by it, so I might, you know, like look into it and give it a go. I got this recently to kind of put all my cups when it's drying on this rack itself. It's from Shopee. I will link it down below. So far it's been working well. I wanted to get the double layer one, but I didn't have it in stock, so I got the single layer one instead. So I was gonna take ice this morning and I realized that my freezer is literally dripping water inside. It's like not freezing properly. Not sure if you can see all the water that is kind of like melting on the tip itself. It's a little bit concerning, so I'm gonna take stuff out to check. Can you see at the top it's just like not freezing properly? Guys, if my boyfriend is here, he's probably gonna scold me because he's probably gonna say this is why you shouldn't pack your freezer to like the brim itself. Not entirely sure if that's the reason why, but he's probably gonna use that as a reason. Okay, I've gotten rid of some stuff. I'm gonna get rid of like this salmon head. Not sure whether I should just eat it today, but I'm just gonna leave it for a while and check in an hour or two to see if it like freezes up properly. But now the whole floor is wet. This is great. Okay, I have this floor mat over here. My god! I'm cooking up some Shakshouka for brunch at the moment, and I had to transfer from the small pan to the big pan because I think the small pan is just like not big enough. So the big pan it is! Also means that I can add more eggs and probably leave for like another meal or so, like maybe lunch tomorrow. We're just gonna add in some garlic. You don't want to add in the garlic too soon because you don't want it to burn. And we're also gonna do some spices. I have some smoked paprika over here. Also gonna add in some cumin and some chili flakes for heat. This is optional. If you don't want it spicy, then don't add chili. Last but not least, we're going to drop some eggs into this, create like a little well. Look at that, doesn't that look amazing? We'll just let that cook for 5 to 8 minutes. Morning guys, this morning I'm heading out to my friend's place. She has a little like home cafe which I'm quite excited to go because I've never visited her home cafe, and I didn't even know she does home cafe until like I texted her to catch up, and then she was like, oh, I'm actually doing a home cafe at my place now. I'm so sorry babe, I really don't keep up with Instagram stories that much, but yeah, it's really nice to know that, you know, she's doing this on the side. Quite excited to try the drinks. Might do some like behind the scenes footage if I can. Mainly just like really looking forward to catching up with her. I haven't seen her in a long while. I think the last time I saw her was also at her place, if I'm not wrong. That was probably like a year ago. Can't remember, man. But yeah, this morning it looks really bright and sunny, so that's nice. So now I actually have a date with my friend. We are going to the Hermès Silk exhibition kind of thing.
It has been on for a while now. I believe this or next week is like the last week to go, but we booked this week. Quite excited to head there, and because I'm already heading to MBS, I thought I'm going to drop by the Hermès store for a while just to see what's new in store. I have not, you know, like texted my SA to let him know what bag I want next, but perhaps I'm just going to let him know today in store, and then we'll see how it goes. If it comes this year, it comes this year. If it comes next year, I think I'm perfectly fine with that as well. Super long overdue. I am still torn whether or not I want to pay this year's pricing or next year's pricing for it, but yes, otherwise I'm quite excited about it. No, go, go, go. So the thing is, I have been having constipation, I think, for like the past day or so. It reminds me of secondary school or like JC days where if I eat something wrong, I will actually like get into really cold sweats, and oh my god, I'm just stuck in the middle of like the traffic light over here. Yeah, I was saying I get really cold sweats, and I don't know, I just feel very uncomfortable all around. Like this usually happens when I tend to eat something wrong, like just something slightly, like kind of like borderline on like food poisoning already. So I honestly, I don't really know what it is, but regardless, I hope that that's all there is to it. Like it won't happen again. It happened for the last 2 times I went to the toilet. It was really bad. Oh my god. I was actually talking to my boyfriend on the phone, and I had to tell him I really need to stop talking to you and like just concentrate on like, you know, getting this stuff out of my body, because the moment it came out I felt so much better. So I think it was just like a lot of toxins in my body causing the cold sweats. And then yesterday I was actually feeling a little bit like lightheaded. I normally don't feel like that. Like I don't know how to explain it. I had to really sit down and like lie down, and I was googling like how to relieve like lightheadedness. So they said actually to lie down, to drink more water actually, and to raise your feet above your head so that the blood actually rushes to your head, which is what I did. But I mean, I don't know, I kind of like fell asleep after that, which was good, I guess. Honestly, I don't really get lightheadedness that often, so I was wondering whether it was something serious. They say that if the lightheadedness actually like persists on and you feel like there's chest pains, then it's likely like a heart thing, but otherwise it was probably cause of dehydration, loss of blood sugar, which is a common thing for me. Like I don't take a lot of sugar, so it could be a reason why. I actually went to eat like some chocolate after that because I just want to add some sugars into my body. I'm so tired. Yeah, that was yesterday, and hopefully everything is fine today onwards. Hey guys, I just came back home from a really eventful dinner. My friend and I actually went for the Hermès Silky Way exhibit. We didn't know that today was like the last day of it, but it was really nice. When you go for the exhibit, there is like this show going on, and I took a few video clips that I will have included before or after. They're exhibiting a lot of the silk scarves, so after that
Like my friend and I actually went back to Hermès to look at the silk scarves itself. But prior to the exhibit, because I went to MBS slightly earlier, I actually went to meet my SA at MBS. I have not gone there in a good minute. I think I haven't been there since like June. Like that was the literal last time I actually stepped into the store. It's always a little bit dangerous to step into the store because you start to see things that you like and then you get very excited about them. I finally gave my SA a list of bags that I would like for my next bag. So that's the progress. Honestly speaking, I don't even mind it coming next year, to be very honest with you. So that's the deal with my quota bag 3. And then we actually had dinner and catch up at Black Tap. We ordered the Mexican chicken wings. We also ordered a Caesar chicken salad as well as the onion rings because she raves about the onion rings, but I think she said today it wasn't so good. Honestly, I think Black Tap is quite value for money, like in terms of how much food you actually get out of your buck. So I highly recommend you visit there if you're ever at MBS. I think the bill came to about $30 a pax, which is not too bad actually for like a restaurant in MBS especially. So I think that's great. I'm just going to take my makeup off right now. For makeup removers, I'm still using my trusty Bioderma. I really like this stuff. Tomorrow I'm actually going to JB with my parents because they've been wanting to go to JB and bringing me along for the longest time. I couldn't go like the previous month, so I thought like usually at the start of the month it's a little bit safer for me to travel overseas, so I thought I'll just go into JB with them. I think my dad wants to bring me to a couple of places. I don't mind getting a massage in actually because like I haven't really gone for like a full body massage in a while. I do however need to come back by evening because I do have Korean lessons at night, so that's what's happening tomorrow. Today has been rather productive. I actually went to my friend's place in the morning. She has like a home setup cafe, and then I was texting a friend who stays really nearby, like we're all mutual friends, and then in the end I actually went to visit him at his place as well and see his newborn baby Isla, so cute. And yeah, we had lunch and catch up. I haven't seen him in like a hot minute, like at least 3 years or so. So it was actually quite nice catching up and seeing his new place as well. After that, I actually came back to get some emails done and get some administrative done. I also filmed a video for you, it's coming up, and I also filmed I think a couple of shorts videos, and then not long after I needed to head out to MBS already. So it has been a really long but productive day, I would say. I'm just going to take a shower and I'm going to call it a night. Hey guys, I just want to check in with you right now because I just want to say that my Canon camera has died on me. Like, I really think that there's something wrong with it. It is literal proof that it doesn't want me to film my bag collection video because I have already laid out all the bags over here. I really want to do a video. I've made the effort to put on makeup, made the effort to lay everything down, and I've actually tried like filming it once or twice, like starting to film it, and the camera keeps dying on me and like the screen just went blank, and I don't know, it keeps cutting me off halfway. I really think I need to bring the camera down to Canon now to see what exactly is the issue with it. I'm just like, are you serious? I can't believe this is happening, but regardless, I just want to share that with you. I'm moving myself to this corner so that the bags hopefully aren't too distracting, but I just really want to share with you what happened in the week so that I can like continue my vlog regardless of the camera dying on me. But on Thursday, I actually made an impromptu trip to JB with my parents because they've been wanting to go in for a while now and like they really want to bring me along. I couldn't make it a week before because I had some work to do. So I just thought that this week being the start of the week, maybe I can just make a trip down. So we actually went down to KSL and I bought a couple of stuff from the supermarket, and we also went to Mr. DIY where I bought some like party streamers. I like to use this for like when I'm gifting people stuff, and then I like to use this as like stuffers, like paper stuffers into the bucket itself. So I just think that the colors are really pretty and they're very, very affordable as well. So there's actually a supermarket at KSL itself and it's called Lotus, and I decided to pick up some stuff. I got this Lotus Biscoff biscuits, and I also got some Chips Ahoy. Say Chips Up. No, this is Chips More. I really want to do like a Christmas platter of sorts, so that's that. And I also picked up some Cocoa Crunch because I haven't had like cereal, you know, like Cocoa Crunch in a while. My mom was telling me that the batteries are very, very affordable, so I also picked these up. These are a pack of AA, and then these are a pack of AAA. So I, you know, like kind of stocked up on that. Oh, I also got some toilet cleaner from Lotus, and I was just like, I really need toilet cleaner. So essentially that's what I actually went to the supermarket for. And then opposite there was a Watsons, so I decided to pick up some Redoxon because I haven't had Redoxon in a while. I was trying to Google what exactly is the difference between Redoxon and Berocca. I think at the core of it, most of their main ingredients are the same, like vitamin C and vitamin D, but I think they're just like slightly different. If I know exactly what the difference is, I'm going to pop it on the screen for you. But yes, I got myself a pack of Redoxon, and I also stocked up on some Panadol, so I got like 4 packets of Panadol itself because my boyfriend and I go through this quite quickly. I try not to take too much Panadols only when I'm having a migraine, but he really eats Panadol like nobody's business. I always tell him off, like, do not eat them so often because then your body gets immune to the Panadol and obviously it doesn't work on you anymore. So here's just a fair warning to people not to take Panadols too often. And for some reason, the Oreos at the supermarket were very different from the ones in Singapore itself. So when I came back, I actually went to Giant to pick up the original Oreos because I just really want them. And I also picked up a new tub of Skippy Creamy Peanut Butter. They have this at Lotus as well, but it was in the smaller tub, or like the big one was only like in the crunchy ones. I couldn't find the creamy ones, so I decided to pick this one up. I also really want to share with you something very exciting. So I have a friend who's living in New York, and I actually randomly texted her because I really want the Trader Joe's like tote bag. So I was wondering whether she was going to come home anytime soon, and I'm honestly not in a rush for it. I just really wanted the bag itself. So I texted her and I told her, like, if she ever passes by Trader Joe's, like if she sees the tote bag, could she just buy it for me? Just hold on to it until like whenever she's coming home, then I'll just take it from her. And then she replied me and told me that her parents are actually visiting her in New York, which is like such perfect timing. So it was so nice of them. They actually went down to Trader Joe's for me to try and hunt for this tote bag, but obviously there wasn't any in store because it's very popular and it's always sold out. I believe Maggie also offered to help me keep a lookout for it, but regardless, the original tote bag was sold out, but it had the Halloween special totes, like the mini totes, and I was so excited about that because they actually got their hands on a few. So this was the very first one. It's in this really bright orange color for like Halloween special. So pretty. It's just like a mini tote bag and it's so affordable. It was only like 2 USD or 250 USD if I'm not wrong. So cute. I love it so much. Kind of reminds me of like the Goyard Mini Anju, just that this is obviously only $5. And then there's also this one which I think I love even more. This is the lime green, black and purple version. Oh my god, this is so cute, and it's so perfect for Halloween, even though Halloween is obviously over already. But I just think that it's so fun and so cute. And yeah, thanks so much for like getting these for me, babe, if you're actually watching this. But I'm so excited about that. So on Wednesday, my friend and I actually went to visit the Hermès Silk exhibit. I didn't know, but apparently the day we went, I believe it was the very last day because some people at Hermès were telling us that, and I
Honestly, I didn't know it was the last day even, okay? I really enjoyed the exhibit. I was just telling my friend that if I were a graphic designer, right, I would so love to work at Hermès, because every time they hold this kind of exhibits, like I think the creative process behind it is so extremely well done. Like I don't know who is doing the creative for Hermès, but they're really doing such a great job. Obviously, we went shopping at Hermès after that just to like check out the silk scarves in store to see if any were in store. We also happened to pass by Dior, and I was influenced by my friend to get this because like she was trying to pick up something for our mutual friend, and I got myself the Dior Christmas pack. It comes in this little bag itself. I think this year's Christmas packaging is so cute as well. Has like a little horse on it, not sure if you can see, and then obviously the star, which I really love. So I'm just going to open it up so that I can show you. Oh, so pretty! This one comes in like a sparkly like makeup egg itself. So my friend has a daughter, and she said that she actually bought like straps from like Taobao or like Shopee, and she actually attached it so that her little girl can hold it as like a bag. It's so adorable. Oh my god! Look at it! And it's so glittery. Just look at that. So the running joke between the three of us is that this is like the most affordable Dior Christmas set this year, just so that we can get this bag. So comes like that, and inside I believe it comes with like a Dior Addict Lip Maximizer, a Dior Addict Lip Glow, as well as a Dior Capture Day Cream. So they all come packaged in this paper wrapping itself. Ew. So this is the Dior Maximizer, Dior Lip Glow. I already have one of this. I'm just like backing it up. And then we also have the Dior Capture Cream, Day Cream. I've never had this and never tried this before, so I'm quite excited to test this out. Yes, that's what I got from Dior. There are a few samples that the lady threw in for us, so I think that's really nice.
Hey guys, future Amelia reporting to you over here. This is a new camera that I'm filming on, so hopefully all goes well with like this new camera. I'm so excited to try this out and like test this camera out, because like I've been using the Canon G7X for a really long time now, but I thought I'll just like give a new camera a go. I'm gonna end the vlog over here because I think the footage has gone over 15 minutes by now. So if you're actually still watching this, thank you so much for following along. If you like this vlog, don't forget to give this vlog a thumbs up. I'll love you, subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!